along and join me in some Reddit confession stories. I've been lying to my parents about how I'm doing money-wise. They think I'm still struggling like I was 2 years ago when I first moved out. Truth is, things turned around pretty dramatically this year. Got a promotion, paid off my credit cards, and even had some really good luck with a few things, but every time I talk to them, I just don't correct their assumptions, like when my mum offers to Venmo me grocery money, or my dad starts his usual lecture about budgeting. Part of me likes that they still worry about me. I don't know if that makes me a terrible person, but I'm not ready to have the your kid is actually doing fine conversation yet. At this point, you do need to have that conversation with them and tell them that you are doing okay and you don't need their money. And if you do need their money, you will ask for it. And I know sometimes it's hard to ask for money from your parents. I'm also in a similar situation where I have expenses and, they offer to give me money to cover that and have me pay them back. I have said I am okay. I have told them, I do tell them that I am okay. I don't need their money. I can afford it. And basically, if I don't have the money, I don't buy something. And I've said that to them. But sometimes unexpected bills, like vet bills, come up that are quite costly. As any pet owner would know, they are very expensive. And I do get a lot from my dad. Use my credit card, you can pay me back when you have the money. And no matter how many times I say thanks for that, but I actually do have the money, I'm okay to do that. It's okay, I'm good. He's like, no. I think parents just want to help. And I get that. Definitely you do need to have a conversation with them and just say, hey, if I'm struggling, I will ask you for money if I'm struggling, but right now I'm okay. I don't need you to Venmo me money. I don't need you to worry about me money wise. If I get myself into a situation again I find myself in a situation where I am struggling, I will come to you and I will let you know and I will ask. It's crappy, man. As a parent, one of the main things that determines my peace of mind is how my kids are doing. If they are struggling with something, that is always in the back of my mind. At some point, I deserve rest too, man. We've all been working non-stop since we were 18, struggling just like you, with the same dread of work that you have. I also deserve some peace and quiet, don't I? Who hurt this man? Listen to your dad here. He can't keep suffering like this. Why would you do this to them? As a parent, I worry about my kids constantly. You're probably creating more stress on them than you realize. I'm sure it would make them happy knowing you're doing well. And they'll still worry about everything else under the sun. Tell them and take one thing off the never-ending list of parental worries. Like that my parents care, so I'm going to fake a struggle to keep feeling validated at my parents' expense is my take on this. Not only why would you do this to them, but why do this to yourself? Have some pride in telling your parents that you've sorted things out and you're able to stand on your own 2 feet. Absolutely. Like every time I say to my dad, no, I'm okay. I've got the money. I'm good. I feel so proud of myself because when I was younger, I definitely did not appreciate my money and I definitely spent it faster than I got it, and I definitely didn't save any money and have any saved up for a rainy day. But I'm now in a situation where I have money put aside. I actually have a bank account for my animals, so if any vet bills come up unnecessarily, I am okay. I've got money set aside for those bills and specifically just for those animals, and I don't take out of that unless it is for a vet bill. It's it is, you know, you need to tell your parents that you're okay. And I do. And no matter how many times they still think that I do need their help. But, you know, you definitely need to have that conversation with them for your own self-esteem and your own pride of being, you know, of being able to say, I've sorted my life out. I'm okay. I have money. I'm not struggling anymore. It's nice to know that I don't have to rely on my parents to bail me out on anything. I can bail myself out. If I go to jail, I can bail myself out. I've got money there for that. I don't plan on ever going to jail, but knowing that if I do go to jail, I'm okay. I can bail myself out. I won't need their help to bail me out at all. Sometimes I hit reply all on purpose just to watch the place get on fire in a chaos. While at work, whenever someone sends out a mass email that clearly should have just gone to one person, I get a little evil and hit reply all with something totally pointless like thanks or got it. Every time it sets off this chain reaction of at least 20 other people doing the same thing, and I sit back and watch the flooding of unnecessary emails roll in. It's petty, but honestly, weirdly satisfying. Lol. You must be Gary from my work. We all just think you're old and senile, Gary. I kinda hate you. Valid. I must have a bad sense of humor because this is so annoying. Just let me work my job without having to sift and sort through a bunch of fluff in my busy Outlook folders. Take me off this list! Oh yeah, I would also do the same thing. And in fact, I have done the same thing before. But then I get mad when I have to read and sort through all of those. And I'm like, oh, I know I started this, but can it just stop now? I have stolen fish from Petco on multiple occasions. So Better Fish, the colourful ones in the tiny plastic cups, are treated very, very poorly. And the whole industry is incredibly inhumane. Many of them get left there forever and die from the terrible water conditions and lack of space. Every time I would go to Petco, I would want to buy one to give it a better life. I knew if I spent money on them, it would just contribute to the business. So every couple of months when I had space, my friend and I would go to different Petco stores in the area, and we would put 2 to 3 of the Better cups in her purse. One time we even hid one in a Chick-fil-A bag. I would feel guilty stealing anything else. Oh my God, I cannot read today. What is happening? Get it together, Kylie. Get it together. One time we even hid one in a Chick-fil-A bag. I would feel guilty stealing anything else, but I never feel bad for doing this. And I would and probably will do it again. I think you're just doing the right thing by these fish. So don't feel guilty. Keep doing it. Until you get caught, obviously. I would never encourage someone to do something illegal. Don't do that. It's terrible. Don't feel guilty. Former employee, at least at most stores, no one cares about the Better. Most don't have a dedicated person educated enough about animal or fish care to make an actual difference. Water changes are rare to non-existent for the poor Betters on that sad little wall. Please save as many as you can and don't get caught. Absolutely true. Also a former employee. After working there for just a couple of months, I hate Petco. Corporate started pushing Vital Care subscriptions and credit cards as if that was the only possible way for them to make money. My managers would continually sign people up for Pals rewards without their consent, and the stores are dirty. I got told off one day for cleaning the black dirt and mold under the register cabinets the day before a district visit, by the way. Ooh. It's really sad. The people who work there love animals and want to do them right, but the company won't give them the resources to do anything in a less than crappy way. Every animal is kept alive with bare minimum supplies and care. It was common for me to issue hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in refunds for dead exotic pets. F the company and all their stores. Shop locally if you can, but nobody should feel bad stealing from Petco. That's really sad. That is really, really sad. Why are they still in business if they don't care? Why can they call themselves a pet store if they don't know how to look after animals? That's all the confessions that I can handle for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.